Flag on the play.
Houston Texans, Bobby Slowik, goodbye, sayonara. Are you surprised by this move, Zach?
No, no.
I figured. I figured.
Well, I mean, first off, like, don't say bye, Bobby, like that, because that felt condescending.
It did.
Because I think he deserves better than that. Because last year everybody was on his jock talking about he should be a head coach, and now he got fired and he's public enemy number one.
Yeah.
But like, I just think he's not ready for the.
Yeah. Like for me, it's just like I feel like there needed to be a scapegoat. Not like I wanted a scapegoat, but I felt like they had to have a scapegoat, and you were gonna technically be that scapegoat, bro. Like, I mean, I feel like the O line as a unit failed those three guys that got fired today. When you don't do your job, people pay for it, and you all had a part in him getting.
I don't feel that way.
Okay.
Like you say, he's a scapegoat, right?
Well, like in a sense, like I mean, somebody had to get fired. Like, I mean, I'm
But you're
not mad.
wrong. And I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just saying that thought of that is wrong because you have a built-in excuse every time. D'Amico's a nice fucking guy. He could have played the loyalty card, and then there's just a conversation that won't be had because D'Amico says he's not having it. He will always be able to play. But the fact that he did fire his homeboy, I like that because, like, I don't know, I would have had hope going into next season with that fucking shit again.
Yeah.
At least the new coordinator come in, you won't taste this season, that Kansas City game going into the new season. To me.
Yeah, I mean, they looked at his numbers. I mean, 2023, we were 12th in the NFL in yards, 13th in points, and fewest giveaways. Look at this last season. We were 22nd in yards, 19 in points, and 11th in giveaways. But I won't put it all on him. Like, oh, it's your fault 100% on that. There was a lot of tangibles and everything else that injuries, O-line suck, play. CJ is a little digression.
To me, it always felt like you brought in Slowik, and he didn't bring his own O-line coach.
Yeah.
So that you wouldn't stole one from Jacksonville who has an entirely different philosophy, and like his scheme is different than I don't never felt like him and Bobby were on the same page.
Yeah.
So it was like doomed to fail, and it's like if you're D'Amico, if you take your defense to Kansas City and you play that well, there has to be a taste in your mouth. Be like, all right, motherfuckers, I did my part. Now we got to fix y'all's part because we wouldn't even require that much. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like, I don't know. I say kudos to D'Amico for firing him because to me that means you have balls. Because I can say he could have played the loyalty card, and he's like, nah, fuck that. We got to make change.
Yeah. I mean, now, all eyes point to who's going to be his replacement. There's a bunch of names out there in the Twitter sphere and Facebook and everything. And I mean, people are arguing that it's going to be it needs to be more of a veteran offensive coordinator. People are saying it needs to be that splash play guy that comes from another team. So like Chip Kelly's name comes out. Klint Kubiak from the Saints comes out. What's his name? Johnson on our teams. They promote him and all that stuff. And I don't like either of those three. Yeah. I feel like those are mainstream names that people are just throwing at a dartboard and just, oh yeah, that's the guy. That's the guy. That's the guy.
It's just people who don't know what they're talking. Like I'm with the philosophy that I would feel a lot better bringing in somebody that I know has done the job.
Yeah,
like it's like what happened today. What happened this season is Slowik couldn't match wits with Andy Reid.
Yeah,
and I'm not saying like who can, but my thing is you didn't even try because once they asked you to make adjustments, you couldn't. So I would like somebody with a set of balls on them, but I can promise you it ain't Chip Kelly. Like I've never liked Chip Kelly. I think Chip Kelly's bad luck. Like I don't want him anywhere near my team. I don't think it would be. I wouldn't even have the discussion, to be honest with you.
Nah.
Like I have such disdain for Chip Kelly, and I'm saying this shit, and he might be the OC, but I still don't gotta fucking like him. Like when you say Chip Kelly be our OC, would be the same feeling if I told you that Bill O'Brien should be the OC.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't. Well, fuck. I don't want that. That is
It
ridiculous.
in the NFL, it's like there's certain things that when you see it and it doesn't work, I don't care what, like, you see how somebody is. There's certain coaches like I don't want that in your mind. I don't want, like, I don't care how much success they have. I don't care how much, oh, number wise they have. There's certain things that, like you said, when those other guys go up against you, and I know it's a chess match, if I've seen you fail countless times in those chess matches, I know for a fact, no matter what, you are going to fold under pressure and lose in a chess match on my team. So just stay away from my damn shit.
Yes. Also, consider the fact that just because you fired all these people
Yeah.
or equally parted ways, whatever the fuck they want to call it, does not mean you do not continue to make changes to the
No.
player personnel.
Yeah,
Like,
they
you don't bring somebody in to try to fix it. You still get rid of the slobs.
no, they already said that D'Amico and Nick said whoever they bring in, they're leave. They already told the rest of the offensive coaches, whoever comes in, they will decide if you are we are parting ways with you or not. Like, we're gonna leave it all up to that offensive coordinator type shit.
There's a part of me that's interested in the Klint Kubiak name that you brought up. Like, I don't hate it. Like, I feel good about that. I really do. It wouldn't be who I choose,
Yeah,
but I don't mind that. If I'm gonna jump on the fucking rumor mill with everybody, I like the Clint Kubiak one. But like
the
sometimes you just see people here and there in the football season, and if you really know football, you take notice to things and people. And then like there's just one guy, and every time he comes up, I just always think good of him. Everybody who fucks with him just does better. And I every time I see him, I'm like, that dude is going to be a phenomenal fucking coach one day. If you gave me the choice to pick my OC today, I'm going to go the other route and take another person who ain't got no experience. But I like fucking Davis Webb from the Broncos, their quarterback coach.
hmm,
The dude was a NFL quarterback.
yeah,
The dude was backup to Pat Mahomes at Tech. Like, he been a QB coach for 2 years, bro. Like, he righted the ship in Denver for Russell Wilson's dumbass. And then what he did with Bo Nix this year.
true.
Like, you just have to get good people. You can't waste CJ, bro. Like, you got to watch who you surround CJ with.
It's year three. You had the first year of rookie, then you had the second year, which was quote unquote a downward spiral of. I mean, you still did good, but it's not what they expected. You could hear the disappointment in everybody's voices and everything, and they didn't care about the injuries. They didn't care about the O line play. I mean, they fought through adversity to end up where they did and play against Kansas City in meaningful football. But you could tell, like, this is not how their season was supposed to go in their eyes. Where they had their goals and everything. So I for me, it's like I don't know who they're gonna get. I'm glad they didn't stay pat and all that stuff. I'm glad they got rid of it now, so they have time before the draft to get an offensive coordinator, figure out all that stuff beforehand. Um, I mean, if it's a vet, that's cool because then he has a right to clean shop and get who the hell he wants in there and utilize
Uh,
the weapons that we have.
uh, I want to completely get away from this bullshit 49ers system, Shanahan, Kubiak system, though, to be honest with you.
That's why somebody said we were getting Chip Kelly because of what he did.
But he's a wide open offense. Like, I don't
Yeah,
know, bro. I don't want fucking Chip Kelly. My thing is like, let's quit chasing this 49er bullshit or what we're being accused of. Because remember, we used to get accused of being the fucking Patriot South, and that didn't work out for us.
Yeah, that was terrible. So I see a list here of like certain players, and the top 10 is what they're saying that we can go for. Nick Caley, Los Angeles Rams tight ends coach, pass game coordinator. Uh, Dave Ragoni, Los Angeles Rams quarterbacks coach. Of course, Josh McCown's name always comes up.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
Minnesota Vikings quarterback coach. And then it wants me to subscribe for the rest, which I'm not going to do. But that's it. So, I mean,
But I also trust D'Amico, bro, because it's more like, I don't know, like you look at the Texas sideline and D'Amico is D'Amico, but like Frank Ross is pretty animated. Like you'll see Matt Burke out there like walking the sidelines, and I think you need another coordinator, an O coordinator with some personality. Like
yeah. I
you
mean,
look at
that's
the sideline and see Slowik, and you thought he was the fucking water boy. Yeah.
Frank Ross over there. He's like,
Yeah, I don't think you could convince me on that Chip Kelly unless they hire him. If they hire him, I'll support it because it's my team. But like,
I
he'll
don't
never
want
get
him.
my vote.
Yeah.
I don't want him either.
So I can have a magnifying glass on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just, I hope it's a vet. I mean, I'm sure a few weeks will pass before we get an actual name. We'll start getting some rumor names. We'll start getting some interviews, I'm sure. And that's when it will start to trickle down. But it will be interesting to see what names they throw out there.
There's a strong possibility too. It could be Gerard Johnson.
Yeah. I mean, if I would say give him an interview, see how it does. You get the internal part of it, and then you give him his fair shake of it, and then you go on down.
Mm-hmm. I don't know if I would feel comfortable with it. Like I wouldn't have hope because I
It's
don't know
kind
what
of,
you can do, bro. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Who's to say
Another
you can
name,
match wits with Andy Reid?
they said Ben McDaniels and Bill Lazor.
I don't know these people.
Let's see, Bill Lazor internally for the Texans also. I guess they're all internal.
Oh, that's Lazard.
Oh, Lazar, yeah,
Yeah, he been there forever.
yeah. Ben McDaniels, yeah, he's on the team
I
too.
don't know.
I don't know. Texans fans, let us know how you feel
I
though. I'm
wasn't that
pretty sure.
shocked though. I wasn't
No,
shocked. On the shock meter is like a 2.5.
I was shocked that it happened at 12 o'clock at lunch when I was busy. That was more of my shock. Like, dang it! Out of all the times in the day, so I gotta post this on our Facebook. It was that. It was now as far as I'm getting fired, it was not a shock. Like, oh my god, he's gone. I was like, oh, they parted ways with Slowik. I was more shocked that they fired two other people and then said, all right, the rest of y'all are good until the new offensive coordinator. I was like, huh? Like, I
Oh,
mean, I don't
I
mind.
believe at some point throughout the spring, you're gonna get there's the Texans are gonna make a shot cut or a trade or something. I think it's gonna be a cut.
Your boy Jimmy Ward.
I won't be a shock. I think a lot of people of the note, but like, bro, I'm telling you, like Titus Howard might get traded, bro.
Oh yeah, they're
Like,
the Slowick is just the tip of the iceberg, and now you could tell like they're going into year three like no
I'm
BS.
not trying to like get into the actual trades that I could think of, but I just feel like the Texans are so all in right now. Like
Yeah,
the trades that we would consider Madden shit are not off the table to me. Like,
yeah.
don't be surprised if you fucking get a report of a Texans trade with the Dolphins for Tyreek and Mechie goes with some picture. You know what I'm saying? Like some shit
Yeah.
like that just might happen.
I after getting a new offensive coordinator, I'm not holding nothing. I was like, all right, y'all going all in. Y'all know you got the division. Y'all know y'all right there with Kansas City, Bills, and the Ravens. Okay, y'all going all in for next year. You got your quarterback of the future. You got your pillar on the defensive
What
side.
do you think that because the Lions need an offensive coordinator now, that's a better job than Houston?
I would say no, only because I got CJ.
All right, I can feel that.
Like they have some weapons.
I
Sam
didn't think
Laporta.
it was either because
Yeah,
I think our defense is superior to their like,
yeah,
and our offense can be. I mean, we fucked y'all up for a half. Like,
yeah. I mean, no offense to Jared Goff, you're cool, you're good, bro, but you're not CJ Stroud. It's like
word.
so. It's like you beat us at running back. Gibbs is phenomenal compared to Joe Mixon, also even, but I might. Amon Ra is better than Nico Collins, or that's we could have an argument there, but Sam
You
Laporta
can't
is
get it
definitely
right the
better than
first time,
Dalton Schultz. Yeah,
for sure.
yeah.
They
But it's just
definitely
like
got us at O line.
CJ is CJ, man. It's like I don't care what happened this year. People, what's gonna happen is people are gonna forget what he did a year ago, and
The thing is the eye test will tell you that in 2023 did not show up for 2024, and people have a problem with it. They're blaming everybody but CJ.
yeah, don't touch our guy. Texans fans, let us know in the comments who you think. I'll put a poll up, put some names up. Who y'all thinking? Uh, did we get it right? Did we get it wrong? How do y'all feel about the
Probably
Slowik thing?
wrong. Probably
Other than
wrong.
that, like, subscribe if you made it to this point. All love from us. We are good. Later.